All right, here we go. This is a top to bottom, a clean run, Spider-Man 2. I'm going to see if I can do it in a single sitting. I think I got all my audio issues worked out. We are streaming on TikTok. We are streaming on Twitch. My name's Seth. Let's go. How is everybody feeling tonight? Damn, Miles, how do you move like that? So spoilers, I have already played and beat the game. I don't want to convince anyone that I'm doing this totally raw. But I really did want to do a full playthrough for the stream. I think that would be fun. He's pissed off that all of his side missions are silly. No comment. Get it? Because he works in publishing. What if I don't go in exactly the way they tell me to? What then? And dodge. Spider-Man? Hiya. Hiya. Maybe he's hungry. It just yanks you up there. Oh my god. Oh, Jesse's here. Woo! This game really says set pieces. All right, let me add the Discord audio. What up, homie? Oh, what a great recovery day. I'm not getting your audio yet. Let me try that again. Burp, burp. All right, give me a check now. Dude, fucking OBS is just giving me all kinds of grief tonight. What the fuck is going on? Let me restart Discord. See if that helps. Refresh Discord. Okay. All right. No. Nope. One more attempt. This time, using the task manager, I kill Discord. I have the power to kill Discord. Okay. Okay, I'm back in chat now. Let's do... All right, go ahead and check again for me, Jesse.
Check. 1, 2.
Boom! Got it. All right,
There
we're
we
good
go.
to go.
There it goes.
Okay, all right. And then let me stream into the Discord if you want to watch. I'm just doing the whole game.
Mm.
Cool. All right. Back to the game.
Mm-hmm. I was going to watch Scott Pilgrim today, and I was just kind of like, nah, fuck it. I don't feel like it. I was too tired.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I have till tomorrow. I could watch it tomorrow.
Have you done Poltergeist?
Nope. That and Scott Pilgrim and Poltergeist are both going to be tomorrow.
Nice.
I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go this weekend.
Okay, now I can turn you back up. Just doing all of this to make my audio more comfortable here.
Mm-mm.
Okay, now I can hear you nice and loud in my headphones over the game.
Why does Sandman look like Kronos from God of War?
I think that was a big inspiration for this opening.
Yeah. I mean, the fodder enemies literally pop out of the ground. So
I think he's angry because he gets the dumbest side mission of the game.
Sandman looking like a giant version of the Hulk.
I like that they basically kept the Spider-Man 3 take on Sandman, but they were like, what if he was also kind of a hipster?
Oh, God. Now that I have free time again, I'm probably going to maybe jump back into Baldur's Gate. I need to at some point.
Nice.
I don't even remember where I was. I probably should just start the game over. I don't even remember where the fuck I was doing in that game. I was taking on a whole group of goblins or something in a underground lair, but that's like a bunch of different places.
Oh my God.
I don't even remember what I was doing. I was almost at the point where you could hook up with Karlach. I was so close, and I completely lost track of where I was in the game.
Goals.
Yeah. She is the best character in the game.
Man, I need my web wings.
A lot of people are pissed that like Hogwarts Legacy and Starfield got like barely any attention with regards to Game of the Year, and Baldur's Gate just sweeps everything. It's like, well, yeah, because they actually put care and attention into the game.
Well, like,
there's a million things to do.
How are those games gonna go for like Game of the Year when you have some of the showings that we had this, like some amazing games came out this year, and those were basically next gen, redos of systems that we've already seen them do before. Like Starfield is space Skyrim,
It's space Skyrim or Fallout or whatever you want to put with spaceships. That's all it is.
Right.
But like, what kills that game is like the fucking loading screens. Like every 2 seconds, another goddamn loading screen pops up. It's like, what's the point? It completely breaks the immersion. Like, they can do games without loading screens. They have done it before. They just choose to do it that way. It's like a cell phone company making a shittier version of the phone and then promising the next one's going to be better and then never fulfilling it.
Yeah, I just when with games like Tears of the Kingdom this year,
Yeah.
like it's really hard to see something that's basically a copy paste next gen think that it deserves to win.
Yeah.
Like they're good games. Don't get like I don't have to shit on them, but
Yeah, they're fine.
you don't always have to get recognized at Game of the Year. You know what I mean?
Sometimes just being okay is okay. Like the RoboCop game is pretty okay. It's not great, not game of the year, but yeah, I had a good time.
As long as it's not dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's true to what it's supposed to be.
That game Biomutant comes to mind when I think of games that like everything was there but the gameplay. It's like, damn, the gameplay sucks here. How did that happen?
Are you trying to get into his chest or something like that?
I think I'm just punching him a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're wetting him so we can electrify the sand into glass away from him.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's his power. Okay, yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Bro.
What a throw!
So if he can do that, why does he need to web swing?
Dude, I have you seen some of the traversal in late game for
yeah.
this?
Yeah, you don't even need to use the fast travel. You can just like zip around everywhere and you can glide. I mean, basically, you can basically fly at this point.
Yeah, you like we are so close to just you're essentially can fly with the move the like maneuverability. I mean,
Yeah, somebody put a first-person mod for the original game.
oh my
into,
god!
and it made me want to vomit.
Oh, I
I
bet.
was like, this is impossible to play. Ugh.
Wasn't that David Fincher's big idea for his Spider-Man movie? Who's going to do a bunch of POV shit?
Yeah, making it. It was kind of like the teaser trailer for the first Amazing Spider-Man. That would have been the whole movie, or at least a lot of it, which would have made the entire audience want to vomit.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. Gave that guy brain damage. I watched the first. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, were we trying to get Case back in to do Ocean's 12 at some point? I mean, our weekends are kind of booked at this point.
Yeah, I'm actually I have a call with him tomorrow. Not in regards to the podcast, but in regards to bludgeoning. So I'll see if he's got like a weekday available. I've got all next week open that I could do a like midweek podcast if we wanted to.
Yeah, I've got nothing going on next week. I mean, next week's Thanksgiving week, so a lot of people are just
Yeah. Well, I'll hit him up and see if he's down to talk about that next week sometime.
Yeah. I've never seen 12 or 13, so.
Really?
Nope.
12?
I heard 12 was not good and 13 was better, but it's not as good as the original.
13 is a little over the top in my opinion.
Okay.
It gets a little. It gets like it's fun, but it gets a little crazy. I understand the issues with 2. I think 2's the best one, or 12. I mean, 2 in the theory. Okay, so I like it because it does the like expanded but not expanded world thing that we really dug in John Wick without doing it like super sophisticated and artsy. So like there's a whole world of thieves out there, but instead of making it feel like a fucking Marvel movie, they make it feel like a like there's other Soderbergh movies happening in the background, and it's like I think it's confusing for people who weren't into Soderbergh.
Okay.
I think
All
you're
right.
gonna watch 12 and you're gonna go, why does everybody hate this?
Okay.
I'm excited to see what he wants to fix in it too.
Eh.
Guaranteed, he's going to take out the Matt Damon's family backstory stuff. That's what he's going to take out. Like I could already guess the episode, which I think is the funniest shit. He gets bailed out by his parents, and it makes him look like a little nepo baby, and it's hilarious.
Oh, are King of the Monsters and Vanilla Sky episodes going up soon?
They should be on YouTube.
No, I mean on the podcast.
Oh, I Hope said she was going to get those in the chat, so I'm assuming she's going to get that.
Okay. Oh, are you still good to do your fix of Torque later in the beginning of next month?
Yeah, I got to do my research on it. The Poltergeist is my next thing to run through, so I'm going to be concentrating on that first. But yeah, I think I'm going to have fun with it. I'm gonna have a good time. I've never seen it, so like I don't know.
Oh, you never seen it?
No.
Oh, it's so bad.
The movies that had VHS and DVD covers like that, I normally strayed away from.
it is exactly what you think it is. It is a knockoff version of Fast and Furious that was trying to ride that wave.
So Need for Speed.
I mean, Need for Speed, the movie was like boring as fuck.
Yeah.
At least Torque has like style to it.
The worst thing your movie could be is boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Did we do it?
Oh, I rewatched Dread today.
Nice.
It was on Netflix. I was laying in bed. I was like, I'm not getting up. So I just threw on Dread. I was like, yeah, I like this.
It sounds like that one's become one of your comfort movies.
It is. It is a comfort movie. It's like it's so simple. It's straightforward. It's just jump in and enjoy it.
Yeah, that fucked up movie about the future is your comfort movie.
Well, it's it shows that things could be way worse.
Dude, for me, it's Snowpiercer. I could put on Snowpiercer and go straight to bed, just because I've seen it so many times and I just love it.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched that in a minute. Yeah, still makes me up. It still bothers me and makes me upset that we never got that trilogy for Dread.
Not yet, but maybe someday.
No, we're never getting it. No, they've been talking about doing a TV show. That's never going to happen because it would just be too expensive. How are you supposed to do it? You got to rework the entire future and make a whole town look like Mega City 1. You can't really do that on a
Nah,
TV.
see, what I think you do is I think you go to like Portland or LA or a city like that and shoot it like The Creator. You know what I mean? Like do a lot of that's the way to go.
Have Dredd just show up as a guest star on various episodes, but have it not be about him.
Ha!
That was kind of the plan they had for what was going to be called Judge Dredd Mega City 1. It was be about other cops or other judges in the justice system, and Dredd would show up every now and again as kind of like the head of the sector house.
Oh, interesting.
So, that was the idea. That was based on a story called The Pit, where he's trying to root out corruption within the judge force. And Dredd's kind of just there as a side character. He's not even the main character. The story doesn't even really involve him in the last act of the story.
I mean, I think he makes the most sense as like a slasher villain. You know what I mean? Like just
Dread.
Dread, just comes out of the shadows to dispense justice.
Justice, quote unquote.
Right.
Yeah.
How many more?
Dread's the bad guy. He's the bad guy.
Oh my God, we were watching Goodfellas last night, and like at the scene where Karen pulls the gun on Henry.
Yeah.
And he like throws her off the bed and starts beating her. I look over to Jesse and I go, "These aren't good fellas." Dude, she had a cow. Like I was so straight faced too. I was like, I was so earnest.
Oh God.
These aren't good guys.
No shit.
Dude, fucking Vinny. What a sociopath.
Yeah. Apparently, the real life version of that guy, he was like 6 feet tall and 250 pounds. He did not look like Joe Pesci at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he looked completely different.
But Joe Pesci got the personality, you know?
Oh yeah, he got the personality.
Dude, De Niro's great in that movie too. It been a long time since I'd seen it. I was pleasantly surprised and reminded every single person in that movie. Honestly, Paulie's my guy.
So where's Venom?
Hold your horses. The game just started. We gotta set up our themes, man.
Oh, that's literally the first boss?
This is the opening action sequence, yeah.
Oh my God. Did any other characters from the Marvel Universe show up, like Wolverine or something like that? Or is it just like Spider-Man characters?
So, like... So Insomniac's doing the Wolverine game, and they kind of teased Wolverine existing in this world, but he's not in this game yet. I think he's going to get his game, and then they'll probably do a big crossover down the line.
DLC or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, your favorite character, Kraven.
Dude, this version of Kraven's wild.
He looks like Rambo. It looks like Rambo if he was played by The Rock.
This guy is just so much bigger than The Rock.
Yeah. So how about that Madam Web trailer? It's real.
Dude.
Oh.
What a hot mess.
Oh, God. I swear.
Do you remember in the early 2000s, like sci-fi dramas were like all the rage? It was like do a drama but with a sci-fi edge to it.
Oh yeah, like The Host and shit like that.
Yeah, or even arguably like in the realm of horror movies, like your Final Destinations are basically drama thrillers, right?
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. It felt like something straight out of 2003. I was like, is this a movie about a paramedic that can see the future and also a bunch of Spider-Man stuff and also they're trying to do David Fincher? What?
I don't know. I don't even... Oh, there's the title.
Spider-Man.
So is Kraven's the main villain?
Kinda.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's
different.
he's Act 1 villain. Act 1 into Act 2, and then the middle events of this game change a lot of Spider-Man canon. Like this is its own Spider-Man universe.
Okay. I'm kind of surprised that like the Punisher's never shown up at any point in any of these games. He's never appeared in any Spider-Man game.
Would that be fun? Honestly, how fun would a 90s Spider-Man TV show video game be?
Oh God.
You know what I mean?
They kind of did one. They had like old Sega games that did that.
Yeah, but like do that next gen. I think that'd be so fun. Ganky. Bro, that sounds like an Urban Dictionary sex move.
How is it he doesn't destroy his fucking phone?
I mean,
That should be a plot point where it's like he has to call somebody and then he realizes he landed on his phone or something.
right, yes. He took one
Maybe
punch.
he'll buy a new one.
Just one supervillain hits him wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish they would give you the option of being like a good Spider-Man or a bad Spider-Man. If you want to be like, oh, you can steal some stuff every now and again and slip away with it, kind of ruins your reputation, but you get leveled up a little faster.
Interesting.
I wish they would do that because like there's nothing like I really wish they would just abandon the whole great power, great responsibility thing because it really limits you with character development.
Maybe we need like a like a spiritual successor to Spider-Man where you could play around with those kind of ideas.
It's called Venom.
Yeah, yeah.
Just do a Venom game. Just have Spider-Man not even be in it and just have it be a Venom thing where you can be either good or bad. And you can be bad if you want to level up a little faster, but people then start to hate you. That would solve a lot of problems.
Do you remember that old PC game City of Heroes?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's what they kind of pitched initially.
Yeah.
And then everybody turned into the Joker, apparently.
Yeah. Is that game still active, or did they close that
I
down?
think it's still active.
Let me take a look.
That's
I got out of MMOs. They just take too long. They're too much of a time suck. I can't do it.
Oh yeah, that is that's a hobby.
Yeah, I have too much shit to do. It is closed down. It's been closed down since 2012.
Oh wow.
But in April 2019, source code capable of running a City of Heroes server was distributed widely, and this made it possible to play it outside the servers and revived interest in it. And that has led them, which by then had been out of development for more than 6 years. As of October 2023, NCSoft has not moved to have the servers based on this source code shut down. So it's technically still active, just not on like a wide. It's a very barren city, basically.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like people playing on their own servers. They probably like populated them with like AI NPCs or something.
Yeah, there's no like big ongoing story anymore.
The people out there, the people out there gaming like that, they live in a digital reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got too much time on their hands. It's like, guys, you are the ones that we tell you to go outside and touch grass. You guys really need to get outside. I mean, have hobbies, enjoy what you like, but you gotta be able to see people every now and again.
The one issue I have with these Insomniac Spider-Man games is that it flirts a lot with the like tech bro genius is superhero thing, where like basically the two Spider-Men and Ganke are a small like surveillance company in New York City. Like that's how the game essentially is assigned them to function.
What is Ganke? What is that?
He's the guy in the chair. He's Miles's.
Oh, the chair. Oh, the chair guy. Okay.
Yeah, he's the Miles's roommate.
Gotcha. Was the Miles Morales spinoff of Spider-Man any good? I heard it was buggy as fuck.
It was great. I didn't have any issues with it, but I mean, I didn't play it till like way later.
Oh, okay. You probably got the patch version.
Oh, I'm sure.
Is it meant to bridge between the first and second games? Is it a standalone thing?
Like you don't have to. Like you could jump into this and just like be like, oh, Miles is basically a Robin type character, you know, a sidekick, and it functions very well. However, there is like some backstory stuff they added into this game that is payoff from that game. So you know, it's kind of like, I think it's worth playing. It's a short. It's like 6 hours worth of story. It's not a long game.
Okay. Now that we're about to go into the wintertime, I'm gonna have free time again.
Right.
Catch up on all the movies and shows and all the shit I need to watch and all the things I need to read and
Collect all those little digital things on a screen and have fun.
all the Riddler trophies, yay!
Because
There's 500 of these things. Why?
you hate yourself.
Ugh, good. Apparently, Thanksgiving is getting very good reviews at the theater.
I've heard the same thing. I've had 2 friends ask me if I'm going to go see it.
88% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, what the fuck?
Well, because
Apparently, all the kills from the original trailer are in the movie.
it's a great fucking premise.
Yeah, but like all the kills, even the trampoline kill, is in the fucking movie.
I love that.
Wow, they kept that one. Oh wow, how'd that get into a theater? God damn.
Yeah, we kind of finally, I think the Christians shut up and let horror be fucked up, and so horror's been so great lately.
Yeah, horror is really, really kicking ass. Just like last year, horror was really good.
Not going to the Oscars, but oh well.
Who gives a shit about the Oscars?
Marco.
Hmm.
I figured out how to stream to TikTok and Twitch, so I've got both now.
Ah, nice.
So we can start streaming our podcast if we want to.
Okay.
Damn, I'm so glad I can see the fabric of Spider-Man's suit.
Why are henchmen so dumb? I don't get it. Like, why would you even show up with a gun? It's like that Michael Caine bit in Austin Powers Goldmember, where he's like, "You don't even have a name tag. Why don't you just lay down?" Like that's the deal. Like, do you guys not get it yet? He's faster than you.
Yeah, like I feel like the most realistic version of superhero shit now is like people would just give up so fast. It's like, oh, I don't want you to beat me to death with your superpowers, Spider-Man. No, I'm good.
It's like that one bit in Iron Man 3 where he takes out all the guys with just the boot and the gauntlet, and the one guy's like, "Look, they're so weird. I'm leaving, dude." One of the best moments in that movie. Remember when those movies actually felt like real movies? That was a good time.
Back when movies felt like real movies.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, a report dropped recently that people within Disney were kind of like, "Yeah, we fucked up. We flooded the market. We fucked up."
Of course they did. Oh my god.
Yeah, like look at their Phase 4 shit. It's like there's so much crap. It's like a lot of it doesn't even work. Like She-Hulk, you can say it's a fun show, yeah, but it just looks like ass. It's like that's a huge problem when it's something that has to enter my eyeballs.
Right? No, absolutely. Like putting out unfinished product is so unprofessional, and
it's unprofessional, and it comes across as a cash grab.
Yeah, well, especially as they're basically printing money to make these things.
Yeah. I mean, they have to print money, like because they cost too much. The Marvels cost how much? $200 and some odd million. Was it 275?
Yeah, because they have a fucking one of the biggest Korean pop stars in the world in it. You know what I mean? Like, they're going out of their way to get the most expensive, eye-catching combos now. So, like, of course they're bleeding money out.
Because they can't hinge it upon good character or good story or good script writing because they have to change everything in post anyways.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody there's a Facebook page, I think it's called Crew Stories, where like all the people that were in the unions around the country will chat about various stuff that's happening within the business, and people were complaining about all the Marvel shit just like flooding the market and ruining jobs and ruining people's lives because they're just like working people to death. And people were like, "Yeah, there's no way this thing could ever make profit." And I was like, "Yeah, there's no way. It costs too goddamn much, and they flooded the market." And I noted, do you know what the collective budget of the first 3 Blade movies was?
What?
Into $168 million
For all 3 of them.
for all three combined.
Wow.
You could have made 3 separate movies for less than the budget of one Marvel movie. You're not saying that all 3 movies are good, but they are 3 movies that exist.
It's way less investment overall, and you get way more out of it at the end.
Yeah, and apparently the new Blade movie they're not going over $100 million.
I
They're saying they're going to make it R-rated. That's what they say.
I mean,
I'll believe it when I see it.
that thing's probably already lost $50 million just with losing actors and reshoots and it basically getting scrapped entirely to get brought back in. That thing's already lost a bunch of money.
Yeah, I mean they've already dumped too much into it that they can't get it back.
Okay.
So what's this deal with Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards? Is this a real thing?
I don't know. I mean, like,
not that I care. Like I said, I'm out of the MCU stuff. Guardians 3 was my last thing. It's interesting casting, at least.
I haven't seen any verification directly, so like I don't believe anything yet. Also, didn't that movie get started on and scrapped and lost its director already?
Yeah. They're basically just saying we have to stop. We have to stop and figure out what the fuck we're doing. The only thing people are interested in is Deadpool 3, and that's the only thing that's being released next year. Everything else has been postponed because they're realizing, oh god, we fucked up so bad.
I mean, it's time to fall back and punt, you know?
Yeah, it's the opening of The Hangover. Hey, listen, we fucked up. I wonder what a Spider-Man game would look like with all this gobbledygook on the screen.
Like the HUD?
Yeah, without the HUD, just like no HUD Spider-Man. What would it look like? Is it possible to turn all that off?
I don't know.
Is it an option in the menu?
Let's find out. Let me beat this guy real quick.
Yeah, because it just the weird lines all over the place. It looks like it's a VR simulation, not a game.
Okay. Well, I will switch to performance mode, but yeah, I didn't see anything in there.
Weird. Oh, that's another thing. If you play the RoboCop game, definitely switch to performance mode because when you try to play it for graphics, man, that thing struggles to keep up.
Standard or larger, no smaller options.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there was a hide HUD on bottom.
What's it look like now?
In performance mode?
Oh, that looks so much better. Oh my god.
I'll redo this fight.
Did he just collapse? He just fell backward.
Oh man, dude, the amount of force that a superhero probably generates in a punch.
Oh, he would he would be punching his hand right through people's chests. There's no way he's not like murdering these guys.
I remember that hot minute when everyone was super fucked up about BVS having a Batman that kills, as if that hadn't already been in the comics. But then,
Oh yeah,
then to be like, okay, wait a second, Captain America drop kicking a human being off of a ship kills them too. You understand that, right?
it's the tone. Like I said, it's the tone.
Yeah.
Like, BVS is
It's just angry killing instead of
he comes
cool
across
killing.
he comes across as a psychopath,
Right.
as opposed to Captain America, who's like God and country. It's like one of those people. It's like that's what he's there for, as opposed to Batman is just a rich, spoiled fucking asshole that does what he can because he can. There's no authority that gives him the right to do that, whereas Captain America is sanctioned by the U.S. government to do that.
Well, sanctioned and questioning it, I guess, was the point of that movie.
Yeah. Does it feel better without the HUD, or is it harder?
I don't know, like when my like powered options have recharged, but like I don't need to know that either.
Okay.
I always forget about the parry too.
Mm-hmm. Ever since Dark Souls, everything has to have a parry system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When is the next Soulsborne type game coming out? I mean, I know we just got Armored Core 6, but
You mean specifically From Software?
yeah, when is the next From Software game supposed to come
Oh,
out?
I have no idea what their next thing is. They've got a few. They've got a few underneath of them now, right?
Oh, they've been around a long time. From Software? Oh yeah, they've been around a long time. They did the original Armored Core series. They've been doing games for like 30 years.
Damn.
Dark Souls was just a thing that made them like, holy shit, where have these guys been all the time? Their marketing department was always very small, but now it's like, people know who they are because of Dark Souls.
Thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yes, I do. God. I took the time to do these side missions on my first playthrough, and like it pays off with. It's like touching. It's it humanizes Sandman, but it's it's just so much extra work for nothing.
It's kind of how I felt about Ghost of Tsushima. All those extra side missions, you don't need to do them.
Oh yeah, like I didn't do the haikus.
A lot of that, a lot of that game is a lot of crap. It's like, what's the point? It's like, because all those things you get, they're aesthetic. They're not. They don't increase. Most of them don't increase like stats or anything.
Right.
You get a new headband, but I'm like so far away from my character, I can't even see it. I don't ascribe to the whole get stuff because it makes your character look different. There's no point to it. You're never gonna notice it in the middle of combat, unless it actually improves the game in some way. What's the point of having it?
See, I'm in my. If it's a superhero game, I want to see the alt costumes. Like I will do side stuff if it gives you specific like Spider-Man games. I always want the symbiote suit. They're always going to add it, and it's usually going to be the hardest one to get. You know what I mean? So if you're already doing the hard one, it's usually like I might as well do it all. But in games like Ghost of Tsushima, unless it's like giving an actual buff that I like. I'm so not bothered. I usually end up going like pretty monochrome and just keeping whatever works.
Yeah. The only things really worth doing is just taking out all the different camps and killing off all the Mongols, because that gives you experience points. That's it.
That's the fun part.
Yeah. Hope the movie's good.
We shall see.
Well, they got Stahelski doing it. He knows how to make movies.
I saw the trailer for the new Leech movie, David Leech's new movie.
Oh, Fall Guy.
Fall Guy.
Yeah, it looks fun. Although the problem is I just have a problem with David Leitch's direction and editing. It's like I saw was it Bullet Train on Netflix? And I was like, wow, that's a 90-minute movie that got stretched to 2 hours and 20 minutes. It really had a lot of problems with pacing.
Yeah, that whole Bad Bunny sequence is a little frivolous, isn't it?
The whole ending of the movie drags on for another 20 minutes for no reason.
I got
Sandra Bullock just showing up for no reason. It's like, you don't need to have her there.
I got the distinct feeling for Fall Guy that he figured out he wants to make Deadpool over and over again. So he needs like quippy action lead, meta action setup, and then like, you know, now imagine cool sequence. And so it's not really about like writing characters. You know what I mean? They just need to be archetypes. Whereas Stahelski feels like he's trying to do characters.
Yeah, he feels like he's trying to build something.
There's like a narrative. Yeah, the narrative is important to him.
Yeah, Leitch is just like, I just want some fun shit to shoot on screen.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you want, great. I'm happy for you, but I want more out of my movies.
Uppercut.
Yeah. Here's a question. Does the Ghostbusters firehouse appear in any of the Spider-Man games?
Do you know where that is? Because if you know where it is, we can probably find it on the map.
Yeah. Let me look it up. It's easily, you can research it online. Ghostbusters fire.
Oh. I'm always with the HUD off. I'm always like forgetting what I'm doing next.
14 North Moore Street, New York City.
Ghostbusters headquarters.
Yeah. Why are we doing another Ghostbusters movie? Why?
Okay, so it's down here in Lower Manhattan. Looks like it's next to a park.
Now, where does it appear on the map in the game?
Between Lower Manhattan and Chinatown. Super duper. Should be.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you want me to make the chicken bowls, or do you want to do a fend for yourselves?
We can do a fend for yourself.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Where the fuck is my next action? Oh.
It's the car.
JJ! Hey, Jesse, would you grab me a drink?
So I got you one of these, but
Oh,
I don't know
boy.
if you want to save that for smoking or not.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
Give me a squirt.
Oh, did you just have to rescue J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. Is it what's his nuts?
She set it down.
Oh yeah.
It's the guy that sounds just like Heisenberg.
Bryan Cranston?
It sounds like Bryan Cranston. Yeah, it's not. I don't
Okay.
know who the voice actor is.
Okay. Why they don't hire
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons every time? It's like he's kind of required
Well,
because he did it in the last game, didn't he?
no.
Who was he in? I thought he did it in one of the games.
He has done it in the like movie for game or game for movie like old PlayStation games. Like he has done it for games, but he hasn't done it for the Insomniac ones.
Oh, okay. Oh, Venom is played by Tony Todd. That's cool.
Yeah, he's I love that.
Oh, it's Mark Ralston. Oh, that's Norman Osborn. Okay, I know Mark Ralston is. That's
cool.
He was in Aliens.
Yeah.
He was the guy that gets the acid sprayed into his face.
Ew.
That guy. What else we got here?
I can skip cinematics. Okay, yeah, we're not doing cinematics. I've seen this. It's gonna make me watch enough of them during the fights, anyways.
Do it.
Okay, is the game open? Is it free running now? Can I go where I want to? Where's my fucking wind tunnel? I'm grumpy David Lynch. I want my wind tunnel.
Not seeing J. Jonah Jameson in the voice cast. That's weird.
I love that he's such an iconic character actor for that we still like model the character after his performance.
Well, it's like he nailed it. He is that character. Like you can't top that.
I trust my barber.
Where you was lawyer? Get out of here.
Damn. What's the city gonna do with all this sand?
Make a lot of glass.
Also, like, wouldn't Manhattan be very unstable right now if he like displaced all this sand?
What do you mean?
The sand had to come from somewhere, right?
Oh yeah, so you had to you can only pull it up from the ground. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Maybe he melted down a lot of windows or something. So J. Jonah Jameson is played by Darren DePaul. I have no idea who that is. Oh, he plays Reinhardt in Overwatch.
Oh.
Yeah, the game that everybody stopped playing. How do you just crash and burn a fucking game so badly? God damn. I love reading the Steam reviews of Overwatch 2. Just the funniest shit. It's just the funniest thing.
Just in what way?
Oh, there was a guy. Basically, all the community just imploded because they pulled stuff out of the game as opposed to adding stuff, and they were going to make you pay for the stuff that was in the original game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they really fucked themselves, and it was because it came down from on high that it's a Blizzard game. Blizzard fucked them over, and they were going to just like milk it for all it was worth, and the community imploded, and Um, uh, one of the things that happened was that all the Steam reviews became just giant jokes. There was like entire TikToks. There's a whole channel on TikTok that is dedicated to one guy reading off Steam reviews, and it's just the funniest thing. Because they're just like, yeah, I'm just here to complain, but also, where's the porn? Yeah, because Overwatch porn became a big thing for a while.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just the Steam reviews got oh, it's just heinous in every way, just trying to, as much as possible, offend everyone they could. There you go. That's a hell of a view.
I haven't fucked around with the photo mode in this game yet.
Oh, there's where I was living. You think this is big? Wait till you see GTA 6.
Dude,
Dude,
I'm so stoked.
God. Next month, man, dropping the trailer. It's supposed to be out next year. Fucking finally. Is it set in like the 70s or something like that?
Oh, I don't know. That would be cool. That's a cool little change up.
Maybe it's modern day. I don't know. I know that none of the characters from 5 are supposed to appear.
Good. I don't think they need to be in it.
Yeah. Well, also considering the fact that there's no canon ending to that game. Because you have, was it 4 separate endings?
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. So you can't really bring them back.
Man, I wish I could change the pitch angle.
You can. You should be able to. Are you trying to cant it? You trying to cant the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to. You should be able to use the shoulder buttons. When you're in free mode, every game has a canting
See,
way to tilt the camera.
the shoulder buttons move me up and down, and then
Weird. Try the. Is it the right thumbstick? Maybe. I don't know.
the thumbsticks move me forward, backward, up, and yeah. I guess I can't like just reposition I can't like rotate to the side.
No, there's got to be a way. Go back to the little camera option.
This one.
No, keep going back. L1. There you go. No, go back. There you go. Camera type. Try changing that.
Where do you see camera type?
Go press L1. See that? Camera type. There you go. Orbit.
Yeah, I mean, orbit.
Oh.
Yeah, or orbit just locks me in on Spider-Man.
Okay. Oh no, there it is. Tilt. Right there. Tilt.
Oh my god.
It's right in front of you, you idiot. God.
There we go.
Oh my fucking god. I knew it was there.
Oh, and you can do it in free mode. Okay, cool.
Jesus.
Okay.
Like, how the hell did it not have a tilt option in a game like this?
That's cool. I like this.
The thing that sucks though is that you can't share these photos to anything anymore.
Really?
Well, yeah, because like it didn't Facebook and also Instagram remove the share option from all PlayStation platforms, and also Twitter removed it recently now.
Whoa.
So you can't even share these photos with anything. That's why I never fuck around with it, because like you can look at it, yeah, but where do you put them? I don't know how you share them to anything. I guess you save them and then send them to a hard drive so you can save them. I don't know.
How do I actually snap the photo now? I guess I could do a screenshot, right?
I guess.
Okay. Concentrating on story missions. Oh, damn. We got some distance to cover. I went looking for the Ghostbusters building. That's why. You distracted me, Fresco.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Mads Mikkelsen is up for the running to play Doctor Doom. What was his character's name in Doctor Strange? If you can't remember, that means don't worry about it. That means don't worry about it.
I accept the rules of this game. I am going to attempt to remember the name of the villain. He played, let's see, Doctor Strange, the Ancient One, Wong. He played, it's a one-word name.
Even I don't remember.
And it was... I can almost hear him saying the character's name in an interview, but yeah, no, I can't recall. So he's allowed to be
now.
He's allowed to be Doctor Doom.
Caecilius.
Caecilius. That's right. That was extra hard mode.
Yep. And here's the thing: who the fuck cares? He had like 3 scenes in that movie, and he did it for the money. I feel like that's the thing about a lot of actors that take on roles in the MCU. They just do it for the money.
Well, and like getting to act alongside Benedict Cumberbatch in the middle of the 2010s, that's a big deal.
Well, like Mads Mikkelsen needed to prove himself. He was already on Hannibal.
No, I mean the man never needs to prove himself. He's got a. Did you ever see his Christmas movie from 2020? It was a Danish movie.
The Hunt?
No, but that movie's fucking awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it like he's accused of being a pedophile, and turns out there is actually a lie, and he's actually trying to clear his name or something like that?
Yeah, that movie's all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Riders of Justice.
Oh yeah, the kind of like the kind of the Death Wish but not Death Wish movie.
Yeah, dude, I thought that I saw that this year, and I was thinking about adding it to the best of the year podcast.
Nice. Is that are they playing with a Captain America frisbee?
Yes.
Nice. I am really surprised that there's not a lot of like little hints at a bigger MCU in this movie. I am kind of surprised.
Honestly, I think that's because of that big Avengers MMO they did, right? Or not MMO, but
Oh, the live service game. They shut that down though. That's closed. That's gone.
Yeah, but I'm saying that IP was forward for so long while this game was in development that like they may be pivoting in future games. Honestly, I would be shocked if Marvel doesn't start giving more shit to Insomniac as well with how great they do with this kind of setup.
Yeah, I mean, looking at like the whole live service thing, I don't want shit like that ever again. Because I look at like what was the Suicide Squad game, Kill the Justice League, is apparently a live service game. It's going to be exactly the same as the Avengers. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
Is that live service? Damn.
As far as I'm aware, it is a live service game.
The gameplay I saw looked kind of cool, and so I was curious if it was going to be like this game where you can just switch between the characters.
No, apparently it's a live service game.
Damn, I'm not getting it then. I hate live service games.
Yeah, I hate it. Mike suggested we do Anthem for Game Rescue, and I started playing it, and I was like, wow, this is unbelievably boring.
Just,
really
yeah.
is. How do you fuck up Iron Man style gameplay? Like, how do you fuck this up?
Well, and like, I felt the same way about, Destiny. Dude, that game.
Yeah, it's the same game. They are literally the same game. One's first person, one's third person. And
Yeah.
Mike wants to say like, oh no, it's not the same. No, it's literally the same. It has the same HUD, has the same layout, has the same service system. It's this generally the same story. They just use synonyms for the words. It's literally the same game and the same story.
Yeah, I thought Destiny was big, open, boring, and cold.
It is. That there's no enjoyment with the characters. There's no like whenever a game has the most simplistic basic wording for how they describe the world, like they're the guardians, the light, like the most simple first grade level writing, and people say it's some big lofty thing. It's, but I'm just like, you know what, you guys are so full of shit. You never cared about the story, you never cared about the characters, all you cared about was making money. And they made their money, and all the community is just kind of pissed off at them now.
I think it's one of those like how do you stop that? How do you stop that?
You turn the game off and you go away from it. Like Anthem is now dead. There is when I was jumping in to play it for prep for Game Rescue, which at this point is kind of on hold because Game Rescue is basically on hold at the moment. I went in and maybe saw 5 people in a 3-hour play session.
Wow.
There's no community left. Like they just burn themselves out. Whereas with Destiny, it's like every single game that gets released, you have to keep paying for it, and they keep promising, "Oh, it's going to be better this time, guys. It's going to be better this time, guys." And every game is the fucking same. It's like it's the same maps, it's the same enemies, walk into the same environments, shoot the same shit. And it's like popping bubble wrap, I guess. It's like there's some kind of weird thing in your brain that makes you enjoy it, even though you've done it 1,000 times. I don't know. I'm just so over it. I just don't get the point, you know. I mean, that is technically every game. You find that little thing that you like, and you just do it over and over and over again. You know, like this, like
Yeah.
Spider-Man. It's like you find the towers to open up the map. You find the enemy encampments. You find the little hidden items. Like, but there's a charm to it, and it's guided by a good story.
Right.
There's no real story in Anthem or Destiny. There's nothing to latch onto.
Well, and the story that's in there is so like esoteric and wide, like open to interpretation and kind of, I don't know, that doesn't grab me. Like part of narrative is wanting to insert yourself into a new situation instead of trying to like make sense of the gobbledygook that they're throwing at you to try to, make it relatable.
And not just that, also a lot of the story and a lot of the backstory for Destiny, you have to read it online on the website for Destiny. It's not even in the game. So what's the point?
I love when there's homework to go with my nerdity.
I love it. Hey, weren't you trying to go find the Ghostbusters firehouse?
Yeah, I tried. Everything was covered in sand.
Oh, okay.
I needed to do.
Yeah, what happened to Peter Parker's face? Bro, looking like a fucking Chad. Oh, God! What is up with her eyes? Bro!
Oh, that's right. We're skipping cinematics. We don't care about their interpersonal drama.
Oh, God, that's...
Oh.
Bro, she looking bad. God damn, man.
This is my least favorite part of these games.
I get to play as Peter Parker. Oh, the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. I really wanted to clean an apartment today, guys.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never understood. Everyone was claiming that they hated the whole Mary Jane Watson things from the first game. And it's like, yeah, because it's a Spider-Man game. I don't want to play as Mary Jane. It's a Spider-Man game. Like, she's not that interesting of a character because she has no powers.
Well, it's like
why give her gameplay?
And if you're going to insert her in the game, make it one of the storylines where she's one of the spider people.
Yeah, give her powers.
Right?
Like, you have full reign to do whatever you want. Why are you not giving her powers? Have they ever given her powers at any point?
Oh, she must have had powers in the comics by this point.
Oh, God. Because I know that they did that with, in All-Star Superman, Clark gives Lois Lane powers for a single day, as like as like a gift to her. So he's like, you can see the world how I see it. It's like, oh, that's sweet.
Oh, I haven't done enough chores.
Yeah. Is this his house?
This is AMA's house.
Okay.
Out in
so they're
Queens.
cleaning it. They're cleaning it out. Okay.
Why can't I go in the? Oh my Jesus! What do I need to do next?
It's got to be something in the living room.
Not. Oh.
Is it just trash that you're trying to clean up? What do you? Oh, there it is. Speed Nonagon? I don't know.
Okay, I'm turning the HUD on.
Go back to the front door. I think I saw something next to the front door.
Tidy up. Okay, that's so unclear. Here we go.
Past due 4,000. Here's a play in which you can make the game interesting. He owes almost $5,000. What if he decided, you know what? I'm gonna just use my powers for one time to do something really bad and steal some money so that I can maybe pay my rent.
He's a thief, huh?
Yeah, well, why not? Like, if you want to say this is this universe's own version of Spider-Man, why does he have to be good all the time?
Dude,
But if it's like, what are you gonna do if he's homeless?
that would be a great story, actually.
Yeah. They should call the next Spider-Man movie Spider-Man Homeless.
Spider-Man Feast. Come on. There we go. Grab that little guy.
Oh, the original Half-Life just got released for free. Cool.
That's a must play.
Yeah. The original and 2. Never gonna get 3. That still pisses me off. To this day, I am angry that we will never get Half-Life 3. Ends on this fucking cliffhanger that never got resolved. I'm like, you know what?
Half-Life 3 would have solved world hunger. No,
created world peace because everyone would be in their houses playing it incessantly because they had to know how it ended.
I gotta know. God, get me out of this fucking house. For an intelligent person, Peter really talks out loud to himself a lot.
Isn't that a sign of like severe autism? Talking to yourself?
I mean, it's just pre-schizophrenia sign.
Yeah.
Her brow's like really far forward.
What actress is she? She reminds me of somebody.
My bisexual lover.
Oh, I know who she reminds me of. She looks like Elizabeth Moss, but with red hair.
Ah, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's what she looks like. Oh, come. Are you serious? This is part of the game?
Yes, Jesse. I got to do the biking section next.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's Harry Osborn?
Yeah.
Does he know that you're Spider-Man?
Not yet.
Uh.
So this game is functionally a film rescue for Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, classy. Nice. You know, now that you're on the bike, I'm just waiting for him to say the thing that CJ says in the opening of GTA San Andreas. Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Grove
If they had
Street.
done that and then cued the title card Spider-Man 2 and played this San Andreas theme, I would have been like, fucking gold.
Damn, dude. You should cut that together.
Oh, God.
Yeah, why did you hate high school, Peter? You got powers as you went through puberty. That's not fun.
Eh. So they reworked the whole Venom story in this game? It's not Eddie Brock?
Yeah, so Norman captured the symbiote when it landed and has been using it to try to heal Harry, and they basically get it fully bonded to Harry, and then once Harry goes out and uses the suit along with Spider-Man as like his sidekick, the symbiote decides to jump to Spider-Man because he's more powerful.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Oh my god. Could I skip this section?
Can you?
No. There should be a skip cinematic button.
I agree. So why does Peter Parker now look like Tom Holland?
Yeah, so I think
Like, what the fuck, man? They're like, pick one.
I think the idea is like to evoke that image, you know, the Spider-Man Homecoming thing.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Homecoming. Ha!
Yeah, we're in that setting.
Okay.
The internet has been calling this twink Peter Parker. Dum-a-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Ha! He's got to get better at fluid management. Yeah, don't piss yourself, buddy. I'm a sneaky little snake.
I'm a snack.
Yeah, jump to the fucking ceiling, dude.
That is the biggest fucking air duct I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Why is he crouched down, dude? You could run in that thing.
I think it's probably a clipping thing, right? They don't want him to.
Oh yeah, they don't want him to. Oh, is that the web fluid?
Yeah.
Shit?
Yeah, dude. Like you just play chunks of the movies essentially.
Oh. I still don't buy the whole he made web fluid thing. I do think that the Peter Parker, the webbing is in him from Spider-Man, the same Raimi trilogy, is better in my opinion. Because
Yeah.
it makes no sense. Like, how the hell did he make that? Like, he made a substance that literally no, like, NASA-level scientist could ever create.
Well,
I find this... I mean, that just stretches a little bit of credulity right there. I've never bought that.
is that because they haven't, like, officially recognized him as a super genius the way he is in the comics?
Well, I feel like every character in these universes is a super genius.
Well, that's the conceit, right? Everybody knows karate. Everybody's a super genius. Everybody is the best version.
Everybody's the best of the best of the best.
Yeah, dumbass.
Are you trying to knock him? Are you trying to knock him out? Oh, there you go.
What? It's hilarious that he... Oh, boy.
These sections of this game...
Boring.
You see, this is why it didn't get Game of the Year. I get you want to have variety in your game, but there's better ways to do it than this shit, dude. Remember back when there was a game adaptation of the Ang Lee Hulk movie?
Ha!
And it was kind of, the game was basically a sequel to the movie, but it had the same general stuff as the movie, like the mutant dogs and all that bullshit. But the thing that they did was half the game you fought as the Hulk, and the other half of the game you played as Bruce Banner doing stealth sections.
Lame.
And it's lame. It's the same shit. Like, it's called the Hulk. Why am I playing as the guy I don't want to be?
Yeah, games like Dishonored really did the one up. They probably made Dishonored the way they did because of games like that, where they just got sick of it and said, "No, I'm going to give you one level. You can either gun through or you can sneak through, and you pick how you play."
Yeah, and there's no right or wrong way to do it.
Dude, I don't do
enough ammo to. Yeah, you have enough ammo to blast your way through if you want to.
I don't do the stealth sections in this game when it's the fights. Like, I don't pick people off. I just fight everybody. Let me skip the cinematic. Oh my fucking Christ. I don't want to watch two 20-something men fall in love with each other. They're playing indie music in the background. Like, they're gonna kiss.
Dude, this shit's boring. Just. What asshole thought this was a good idea?
Dude, they're making movies now. Like, they're not thinking about it in terms of gameplay. They're thinking about it in terms of a uninterrupted block of content of playing and watching. That's what game means now.
Oy.
Bro, they both look like youth pastors.
I'd say one looks like a Scientologist.
Yeah, fair. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. right, it's almost 11. I'm tired. I'm gonna dip out, man.
Go for it, homie. I'm gonna play the boring section of this game and get up to the Craven stuff.
You had fun with that.
Cool.
Talk to you later, man.
All right. See you Sunday.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Anybody in there? Do 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 do. Thank you. They're so cute together. Yeah, Insomniac, please give me a fucking skip button. Oh, look, 2 in a row. Ew. I touched his butt. I'm not getting rickrolled today. That's not happening. Nah. To sum all that up, Peter and Harry are now in love. So Craven's just here to die, right? Like, that's his whole thing. I'm pretty sure. Woohoo! Oh boy, man, the fucking traversal in this game. Don't get me demonetized. Damn, the wingsuit keeps activating, and I don't mean for it to. What the heck? The ship won't deactivate. I'm glitching. It's like stuck on on that mode. Looks like I'm just in time to skip the cinematic. No! God damn it! Why is my wingsuit stuck on open? All these guys kind of look like Craven, too. Stop wingsuiting! I might have to restart the game. And then you get taken down, and then you get taken down. Wingsuit error. Not gonna lie, I hate these bird things. Oh, I gotta team up with Miles. Yeah, who's funding Craven? Dude, what is his marketing like to get henchmen? Killed it. I killed that bird. What now? We skipped the cinematic. That's what now. Okay. Ooh. They almost got me. Damn, that's fucked up, man. Weak ass. Did you just beat on the door with electricity? Dude, I'd be freaking out from inside there. What if that shocked me? Dude, Scorpion? That's scary. I'm a scaredy cat, Spider-Man. I'm shocked it's not frying me, but I guess I do have electrically based powers. Still doing the wingsuit thing. Stop it! Boom! Guess who? Scorpion does not believe that he needed to be saved. And you know what, Scorpion? We need to introduce you to the loving power of Jesus Christ. You do need to be saved, Scorpion. Oh no. That's me. I'm Miles. Come on, Spider-Man. We got this. This is how they're showing us that Miles is racked with self-doubt. Even though we know that he's clearly going to take over as Spider-Man. I feel like your tenure as a superhero is even worse than like NFL tenure, man. You get like 4 or 5 years, and then you're no more superheroing. Bonk. Jesus. What a way to do that. I mean, I guess with your head, okay. And after being reminded of his self-doubt, then he's got to face down the man who killed his father? The drama. What just happened? Damn, this team is talented. Where does he find these people? I mean, does Craven have an Indeed posting? Chain lightning. Is he just assuming Mr. Negative's going to go after his family? Like I don't think that's wrong per se, but I don't know if he has proof. Does Mr. Negative want revenge? Are we aware of that? Keep forgetting I can skip these. Ayo. Whoops. Bob doing I should have weaved. Listen to the sound of the men working on the chain lightning. Come to me. Also you come to me. Woo! Bonk. I bonked him from all the way over here. Nice. Too close, man. Cutting it too close. This is going to be a rough ride for Mr. Lee inside of there. Hey, you jerk. I'm trying to save these people. Look out, kid. Mr. Negative's escaping. Damn, they really did put the work in on the fabric for these people's clothes in this game. Oh, Pete's here. He made the right choice. Whew. Blended up a couple bodies on the bottom of the Hudson. This isn't even technically a cinematic. Okay, let's restart this game now so that I can get rid of that fucking bug. See, I beat one already. Okay. There we go. Now I can web swing like a real hero again. Damn, passive aggressive as fuck. Oh, they pulled up over there. All right. All right. Oh, huh. Uh-oh. I seem to have glitched inside of a building. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm stuck inside. Oh, please. Oh, please let me escape. Oh, no. Whoops. Damn. All right, clipped right into that one. Oh, that's called anxiety, Miles. It just develops late teens, early 20s. It's rough to deal with and won't go away. Take walks, exercise. Consider medication. Excise extraneous stressful people from your life. Jonah wears knickers. That's cool. What suits can I afford? The classic is cool. But let's yeah, with the red. Then what do we get? Oh, let's get him the Scarlet Spider. In the matching black and red. Damn, what a team up. While diving, continue holding R2. All right. Why am I feeling such pride for a made up story about a person that didn't actually do that thing in the video game? I want to see the movie about that guy. Ouch. Ouch. Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying, Miles. It's like a cult. Couldn't be the cult Venom's going to take over someday, could it? My goal is to unlock the I think it's the Winter Soldier Spider-Man outfit or the Captain America Spider-Man. I like that one on him. And then for Miles, I kind of like altering through a bunch of different ones. I think Miles would be more stylish than Peter and would change out the costume he uses more often. Because the thing is, like, there's no, like, it's not a uniform. You know what I mean? You're not representing a team. Well, I mean, I guess he is technically in this case, but you know, I would use multiple different Spider-Man costumes as I would fight crime. It'd be like, oh, why are you wearing the white today? And it's like, yeah, the other ones are dirty. Then I'm like a person to the people. Hey, get the fuck back over here. We did it. Brought to a halt. I like the way he says that. Meet up with Uncle Ern. Where is that? Right over here. Here I come, Uncle Ern. Oh, does it now? Too far. Got it. Chatting and enjoying the stream. Are you seeing my post? There he is. There's Chippa. Man, I should have looked up. I'm going to bring the chat down so I don't miss you. Hi, pal. How you doing, Chippa? It took me hearing my phone buzz. Can you hear me? Yes, I can. Oh, are you in the Discord chat? I mean, if you're finally hearing me now, Chippa, I am in a voice chat over in the Discord. Are you part of this Discord? Oh, let me send you the invite, pal. Whoops. Here we go. I'll invite people. I just sent you an invite, sir. No need to apologize. I'm glad you're here. If you jump into the gaming voice chat, you can hear me, and the Twitch stream will be able to hear you as well. Haven't twitched in a while. I know I twitch in my sleep. A decent prowler. I just heard a Chippa enter the chat. Oh, is that Chippa? I don't think I'd need to give you any special permissions in here to be able to chat, right?
I'm just being quiet because Jake's still going to sleep.
Oh, no worries, homie. No worries.
I just wanted to be in the right place.
You
Hey,
are,
everybody.
You are absolutely in the right place. Everybody is Chippa. And I'm so excited Chippa's here. Oh boy, I've been carousing through. Where are you chatting to? I'm hearing the Discord notification, but I'm not seeing where it's going. Are you messaging me? No.
It's all good.
Huh. Okay. I'm trying to not speed run, but very quickly play through the story in this game in one video if I can. I might break it into two though. I guess we'll see.
Oh, it's awesome. I haven't played this one yet, so this is cool.
Is that all you can think about, Miles? All you want is revenge. Woo! Dude, how you been, man? What's been good with you, Chippa?
Oh, dude, chaos.
Chaos.
I miss you though.
I miss you too. I think we're trying to come back out in the spring.
You better.
And that's the idea. Boston stop and then a Maryland stop.
Hell yeah.
And then whenever we get funded for our next project, that'll definitely be shot out east, and maybe even in your neck of the woods again. I think the team really enjoyed traveling.
Oh, I had a blast.
I love the way they make you listen to J. Jonah Jameson, like Alex Jones podcast.
That's one of the most genius character directions the MCU has done.
I
Because that's so obviously what Jameson would become.
I feel like it's just been nothing but genius moves. Like this guy's obviously
I agree.
still modeled after J.K. Simmons' performance.
Yep.
And so they just keep finding awesome new little things to tweak and add to him to keep him as a relevant character for Spider-Man. He's like the Joker of the zeitgeist.
Right.
Oh, speaking of, you're definitely going to go see the Joker too, right?
Sure.
I have
Out of
to.
morbid curiosity, maybe.
As a Lady Gaga fan, I feel compelled.
Well, the thing I always tell people that surprises them is they'll go, "Yeah, well, you hated that movie," and I go, "Well, you got to remember, hate is a nuance and a layered thing, right? That movie is an extremely well made and acted film with a script that makes me really angry and a director that I don't really think understands his subject matter." And so it's a weird double standard, right? Because I own it because I think Joaquin Phoenix's performance is incredible.
Yeah.
But the minute he starts describing the plot of the film to you in monologue in the third act, it's when you can tell that the people that wrote it didn't really know what they were writing. So I really do give credit to the people in the world that are touched by the movies, like, message about, the health care system and mental health and all of that. But it just doesn't seem like it's honest, is the way I kind of feel about it.
Interesting.
But the second one sounds like at least they're trying to do something unique. So, and Lady Gaga rocks.
Yeah, her willingness to attach herself to projects is like a good sign to me most often. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And they got Joaquin back, so like
He definitely gave a hell of a performance.
do you think that there's two of that in him? Or do you think it just gets a little
I think so.
Yeah?
I think so, especially if they, if they really are committing to it being a full-on musical. It's almost like it's going to be a different role. Like especially with the title, it's like, one of the most intriguing things I found about the first movie is its idea that half of what you're watching is from a narrator you can't trust. I always like that trope.
Yeah.
So with the sequel being, the shared mental break, right? It's like, okay, are they going to play around with genre? They're going to play around with, maybe like they're playing completely different roles throughout the film. There's a chance, Todd Phillips. I won't take away from him. The Hangover, the original Hangover, is a genius setup for a comedy. He just can't seem. I think it's more by a mistake because he's surrounded by good people that he ends up with great films. Because, like I said, the first Joker was too far up its own ass.
Yeah, I think I rewatched it recently, and I walked into it with a Fight Club mindset this time.
Yeah.
And I think it delivers on that. I think it delivers on the like you're not supposed to be watching this to be encouraged by this character.
Agreed.
My letterbox review for Goodfellas is these guys aren't really good fellas. Like kind of the point of the
No, and
movie.
that's my thing with the Joker is I feel it is an extremely well made movie, and
Mm.
I try not to think about the negative message people could take away, but structurally it just scratches the surface of what it should be about for me. So if that's a good gateway for people, kick ass. But then when it devolves into its third act, you know, okay, now we have to fit the Batman stuff in and all that. It's like, okay, guys, stop. So just like with Rob Zombie's two Halloween films, um, I hope that Folie à Deux is much more its own thing as a sequel, rather than trying to remind you that it's a movie about a guy who's supposed to be the Joker.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm very curious to see what we get out of it. I feel like my ability to predict what can happen is waning lately as we get more and more like outside of the box thinking.
I agree.
And
Um,
and I'm happy about that too. I'm
Me too.
enjoying going to the movies again. It's becoming like an entertainment thing again for me, and that's nice after all these years of, you know.
Did you see Killers of the Flower Moon?
I did.
It was awesome.
I
That was a lot. That was a lot of movie, and it's a lot to take in. But damn,
yeah. I kind of I had an idea of what it was going into it, and I guess I didn't realize how much of a scumbag he was going to end up being.
well, and it's cool. I don't think there's ever been a movie Robert De Niro's been in where he hasn't been good.
Yeah.
Even bad movies. But this is the first time I can think of in at least 20 years he's played a character.
Right.
The voice, the mannerisms, the whole way he carried himself was so not De Niro. You know,
Right.
like he was a sad, scared, like he was a man in control, but he was in control of a castle of sand, right? Like any one thing that goes wrong, you're fucked, buddy. You
Ooh.
don't do a damn thing. You're just manipulating people, and it was awesome how pegged DiCaprio's wife had him at the very beginning. Do you think he's a good man? She asks him like really early, and it's like she had both of them figured out by that exact moment.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn.
Yeah.
It was incredible to see a Lord of the Rings length talkie again. That really it was never boring. It was a
No.
long movie and there was a lot, it was a lot of downtime, but it was never boring. Someone said, how would you describe your feeling at the end? And I go, it would be as if you came to me and said, "Hey, watch Schindler's List," and I didn't know anything about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, because the more it unraveled, I'm like, I mean, I know we treated these people like shit, but our vision is we treated the Native Americans like shit when they were living in tribes in the middle of in the middle of the plains. This was like after we helped them, like kind of gentrify with our society, and then once we got them how we wanted them, we screwed them. And
Yeah.
it's just like, Jesus.
No, yeah, unfortunately. That yeah, that's a very recent to us time, It's not that far back when you're seeing people
Exactly.
in cars and, clothes that look familiar.
And especially, you think the year it took place, and then you look, no, that is a realistic depiction of how that part of the country looked in, the early 1920s. But then you go, whoa, whoa, whoa. We know what New York looked like in the 1920s.
Right.
These two things don't match, right? And so it's just it's weird how quickly the world caught up. Very strange. And I love. Have you ever seen Hugo?
Oh yeah, love Hugo.
I love the idea that when Scorsese has something to say, he has the balls to fourth wall drop. You know what I mean? And just
Right.
come out and kind of be like, not only am I going to, in almost like a jokey, I loved the jokey radio serial way, have a bunch of white guys tell you what happened to these people. So it's still, even though I'm telling you the truth, as the disgusting, yeah, they don't even get to tell their own story, you know?
Mm,
And then he comes out to deliver the worst blow as
yeah.
like a lesser director that would be pretentious. And instead it's with him kind of being like, yeah, I'm owning this shit. We suck. Like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's dealing with some big feelings too as a
Oh,
director.
and the movie is not a safe film
Right.
by any stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm happy to have seen that one this year. That was
It's cool when a guy who's that, in some ways so far up his own ass, right, and where I still respect the hell out of him, and he's earned it, that he can make such a rogue guerrilla punk rock kind of a movie still,
oh
you
yeah.
know. So like you feel as though at least half of the people on the executive board helping him get this made feel gross about how that movie depicts things that they think are okay.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's pretty screwed up.
I bet he played that one pretty close to the chest overall too. Just that
Yeah.
feels it feels like that kind of thing.
Well, it kind of reminds me of all the interviews you hear with Greta Gerwig, and she's like, yeah, I made one of the most successful, you know, family films of all time with Barbie. And she goes, and I had every intention of just making a movie that was a big middle finger to the entire goddamn system. And somehow they let me make it. And
Yeah.
somehow it made $1.5 billion.
Somehow, but like that's what we want to
It's
see.
almost like people want, it was how the Lego movie did. They want the world to wink at them a little bit and go, yes, you can love things and still admit that things about them suck.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Uh, Speaking of that, I'm keeping you from their game, man.
No, dude, there are so many stretches of this game. First of all, I've already beat it, so like I'm not missing anything.
Oh
Um,
right, you said you're speed running it. That's right.
yeah, so no, like this is the background. This is exactly what I wanted to do with the stream was just have the open Discord. It pipes right into the stream, so everybody on TikTok that's watching,
Cool.
everybody on
Cool.
Twitch that's watching, they get the audio, and then we just get to hang out. And then this will come out as like not a podcast, but I put all the streams up on YouTube, so you'll be able to go back and
No, I like this.
yeah.
I've missed. I don't know if you've been doing this a bunch, and I've just missed it. But I used to watch a lot of Gronzi stuff too, which I always thought was fun.
Yeah, Jesse's not as interested in the streaming anymore, but now with
Yeah,
me
I just you guys, it's a good way to connect with your friendos.
exactly. Yeah, I like having the set aside time that's like, hey, yeah, if you're online and you see that it's Friday nights is the only time I stream right now. I'm going to be adding to that. Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of dude, you're here. I can update you on a bunch of shit.
There you go.
Let me finish this puzzle here. Yeah, so we're making a bunch of headway on the pitch deck and the sizzle reel. We
Good.
we were hoping to show a bunch of stuff off very very soon here and switch gears into sell mode because I quit my job.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So I quit the job for ethical reasons, and this like it has lined up with the move out here and us getting to shoot last year, and like it's lined up to the point where like I've bought myself about 6 months where I don't need to be employed and I can just kind of chase this down full time and
Nice.
work for Montressor full time for about 6 months. So I've bought myself that much, and we're gonna try to shop out this pitch deck. And we're gonna try to shop it directly to Kevin Smith because I think this is like a project they might want to pick up.
Yeah, no, and he's got a whole lot of money invested in doing stuff like that.
Yeah. So we're specifically after Talk to Me came out and kind of gave
God,
it.
wasn't that great?
Dude, how fucking good is that movie? And it
You know, not only is it good, but I love seeing a horror movie that, because it's made in a different country and is very, but a different country that's very familiar, language and customs and stuff wise, like at the surface, it feels very alien. In like, I know I'm watching teenagers. I know I was a teenager once, but it has that timeless quality that, like, when you watch a 70 or 80s one where you go, well, I wasn't a teen then, so this doesn't quite feel like my experience. But then the movie is able to so brilliantly just let those kids exist and not over explain things.
right.
It was just such a non spoon fed horror flick. Like, it was just really well done.
Oh, dude, I as I've been researching it, it made by a couple of YouTubers. So
Yes,
that was the first big up to me to be like, okay, now I can add this movie into the pitch deck as an example of like, hey, we could make a similar quality movie with a similar budget, like 2 to 4 million, and probably get a similar turnaround for the fact that it's a very like low stakes, low budget, no CGI needed kind of story. So we're pitching it basically as like, hey, if you like what Talk to Me did, we could do that again. We're ready to do a second
agreed.
one. Along those lines. So that's how we're gonna pitch it, and hopefully, I get to come back to you and say, hey, Mister Chippa, we need to line up 6 weeks in your town
Oh
and
yeah,
come up
oh
and
yeah,
live with you for a summer.
I love it.
That's the goal. So yeah, that's you all caught up. We're once we're finished the pitch deck, we'll let you and Karen and Case and everybody look through it and give your opinions and pointers and any changes we want to make. And then I'm gonna start hunting down shit on IMDb Pro and just start reaching out to people and see what I can find. I have a direct link to Kevin Smith now, so I think we'll be able to get the pitch deck and a letter over to him to maybe pique his interest, since this is like, hey, dude, I made this movie in your image. You know what I mean?
Right. Speaking of movies like our movie, um, it
Tell me
was
more.
really cool. No. So it was really cool. Like, I've dabbled in movie making, right? But like that was a real indie movie set, right? Like,
Yeah,
that was legit, right? Like, I think back to that, and we were a machine. You know what I mean? We're a crew. We had a real crew. That was extraordinarily impressive. And when I've shown people the photos and talked to them about it, they were really blown away because, you know, what did they say? They go, well, we expect this from you, Chris, because the things that you do always seem to be this way. And I'm like, no. This is a whole bunch of people like me. You know what I mean? All working
yeah,
together. But
yeah.
but the reason I say this is I didn't realize. So I saw Thanksgiving tonight.
Oh shit! I
Okay.
cannot wait to see it. I've heard it's like
Okay.
so good.
So, well, and here's the deal, right? Eli Roth, love or hate Eli Roth, is one of us,
Yeah,
right? Cabin Fever was his, low budget, like right out of film school, like 250K movie that he made with his friends. You know what I mean?
right.
And he got, Hostel and everything else he's done. Again, love or hate, because he's a fan. He's like Rob Zombie. He loves horror movies, right?
Right.
And so when you see his Grindhouse trailer, and then you hear now that he's making that, it can go a lot of ways. Like, movies that are made based on a joke can be a little too high on their own supply, right?
Right. Yeah. It's
What
like two
without
in.
Well, without blowing anything, what he ended up basically doing was, the trailer was very joke and specific scene oriented, and there's no way that would equate to a cohesive movie. It was just a bunch of shock images, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it had a very 70s slasher feel. What he ended up making was a insanely authentic small town New England horror movie that, like, really, even though the characters are caricatures, because it's a Scream, it's like an early '90s like Wes Craven style slasher movie,
Yeah, yeah,
is what
yeah,
he ended up making here.
yeah.
But it's really over the top, but the structure and the story and the characters are well done, which is not normal for Roth. Like he usually loses something, and, but he seemed to get the vibe 100% right, to the fact that I saw this movie tonight with my friend Jim, who hates horror movies but likes meta horror movies. Like he loves like Cabin in the Woods
Oh
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he said this one was almost too much of a normal horror movie for him, but it was just over the top and winky enough that he had a lot of fun with it. But I was really surprised that it is super over the top. Like there's a sequence in it that was really, really, really hard to get through. But
Is it the
like just really,
trampoline
really
sequence?
gross. Really gross and over the top. But the movie itself is trying to be a legitimate slasher movie, and it does a good job at it. So it was glorious, and it was funny, and it was so darkly twisted and over the top. But they ended up with a really iconic villain,
Oh,
a really, really cool and surprising reveal as to what that villain is and what their motives are. And um some of the best, like, in a movie theater, because you and I see a ton of indie stuff, but in a movie theater, practical gore. Like this isn't like Scream where someone gets slashed and they're running down a hall bleeding. This is,
yeah.
entrails fall out and half body parts are getting carried around, etc.
Nice.
It's gnarly, dude. It's George Romero like Night of the Living Dead kind of stuff. But often played with a joke because it's so over the top, but still pretty gnarly and visceral and heavy hitting. And it just reminded me of watching a completed version of our movie, because we have that very similar, local guy killing people for local historical reasons,
Right.
with a particular mask that's very like it's all, I'm like, oh my god, like it really caught the tone I think that we did, is kind of what
Damn.
I'm getting at.
I'm so excited to check it out. I'm
I was just surprised that he tried to make a good movie, because like all it had to be was Thanksgiving, and it is. But he didn't just recreate his trailer. Like
right.
it's its own thing with a very different style than what the trailer was going for. This is like this would have been like, the it's got kind of like the Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of tone, but the gore is the straight to video movies of that era that were coming out.
I love
You
that.
know, and it's the most controlled that Roth has been. It's not it doesn't like it overdoes it, but doesn't overdo it. If you know what I mean, like he's got his bits in it that feel like Hostel, where it's like, okay, this is outright like I'm watching a snuff film right now, and you're not going to pull the camera away. But
Right.
it's earned because the characters are thrown in it, and you're thrown in it, and it's a horror movie, and there's a villain, so there's a hero's journey going on here. We're not going to let you down. There's going to be a final girl or guy, and they're going to one up this guy. Don't worry, but right now we're going to put them through hell, and you have to watch it.
Ooh.
It's like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, the very like Evil Dead harsh,
Yes,
I dig that.
yes,
I dig that.
but still darkly funny.
Right. You have to
And
laugh at that kind of stuff. Like it's
includes the majority of the bad taglines from the trailer.
I love that.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. If they ever do that.
Man, at this point. So wait, wasn't Eli Roth doing the fucking Borderlands movie and then he did Thanksgiving in the middle of that?
He might, yeah, he did the Borderlands movie, I think, and he was supposed to do the Meg. That was originally him,
Oh.
but they took it in a different direction. Probably good that he dodged that bullet. Um, But anyway, I have friends that are coming over. So, and my Jake is now asleep, so I'm going to bid you adieu.
No worries,
But
my guy. You have a
was-
great night.
is anyone else in this chat, or are they on other things?
I don't see anybody in the chat at the moment.
Just wondering. All right, I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right, absolutely. See you, homie.
All right, bye.
Oh boy.
Or can I not leave?
Got to hit the little hang up thing down in the bottom corner.
I did.
Chippa is gone. Mods are asleep. Repeat, mods are asleep. Are you sure you want to skip this cinematic? See, here's the thing. I don't actually have to be sneaky. And so I won't. As long as it doesn't tell me that, like, I lose the mission for alerting people, don't matter. This guy's dunzo. I'll send this to Genki. Boo-dip. Dip, dip, doo-doo. Da-da-doo-doo. They're made of metal. They don't get hungry. Is there an exit? Nice gun. Just like right off the ground. Everyone can see him. No, I'm not. I'm nowhere near you. Come up here to me. That's right. I parried that one. Let me get out of there. God. Damn, I punched my webbing off of her. That's fucking wild. They're researching how to kill me. Oh my god. Okay. What are you craving, huh? I can just smash buttons and kill guys all day. The dodge button makes me invincible. Hey, hey. Mr. Lova Lova. Oh, Mr. Lova Lova. You call me Mr. Boombastic. Stop shooting me from over there. That's not nice. Damn, I bet those... Oh, the firecrackers aren't going off anymore. Uh-oh. He's in trouble. Oh, well. I thought it was going to be a cool moment. I'm slow running. That's when you speed run, but you're not really trying to speed run. Ouch! He shot me with a motherfucking bazooka. Take your friend's bazooka. Yeah, I'm just going to eat those bullets. Get over here. Now, that was a cool combo. You have to admit. Well, that looks promising. It's a dog. Rut-row. So you got to take these guys out quick, or they will fucking turn into the most annoying little pieces of shit. They start doing this thing that turns off my powers. It is in my best interest to take the fights to the air. Get over here, puppy dog. Give me your gun. I don't like that you have a gun to begin with. Yeah, beat the fuck out of those guys. And we outie. We know her. There's a lot of cinematics in this fucking game. Bye. What can I upgrade? Oh, that's so cool. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, that sounds useful. Also, parrying drops weapons. Safari Pirates. Oh, I fucking love that. We're gonna find Lee, Miles. Bro, I don't know. I really like. I love shit like that. With the big Avengers A in the background during golden hour. You kidding me? Ooh, let me stop a crime. Ooh, please let me stop a crime. Shut the fuck up. That's how we did. Oh, Miles, you're so cool. You're a little Spider-Man. Damn.
How's it going, Sexy Slim?
Oh, so good.
Can I get you anything?
I was thinking about coming out and getting a drink.
Can I grab these cans for you?
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, I mean, I'll grab it if you want, but you could also get it if you want.
Well, I need to get up and pee. That's
fair.
truly. But I'm also keep finding cool like places to take photographs and do cool shit.
Yeah. Oh, you can like pause it in game.
Yeah.
What?
And I can move the camera anywhere I want it.
Oh, it's like in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
That's so sick, though. Oh my god. Bro, this is so cool. Well, that's fun. Well, neat. Well, don't get kidney stones.
What?
I'm wanting to pee. I'm saying go
I thought you were
pee.
cursing me with kidney stones.
I literally said don't get kidney stones.
What is the task at hand? Head to the marked spot. Okay. One day at a time. Oh, musty. Oh, musty. I keep pressing the wrong button. Hiya! Yeah, you don't need to worry your mother like that, kid. Oh. I just got yanked over here. Farside Kid, what's up? Welcome to the TikTok stream of my Twitch stream. There we go. Scratches all down my back to keep me right on. Do people know that song? Oh, wait, I actually have to interact with this? Okay. Oh. Titanium. Aluminium. Well, I wouldn't try to convince anyone that this was real science. That's not how they do science. Oh, yeah. I got to do the Gotham thing. Like magic. Whee! I'm here to fight. Oh no, I gotta play the connect the dot thing here. Yeah, I'm trying to punch it. Yeah, buddy, how do I? The damaged wires. Bro, where the fuck you seeing damaged wires? Why the fuck can I not find the next connection point? Oh, fuck me. She going to Paris. Let's have fun with portals. All right, I'm going to take a restroom break. I've been going for almost 3 hours and I got to piss. I've got to. I checked. The mods are asleep. Yeah. Oh, he shot me right in the fucking head. Nice job, man. Miles, what a great guy you are. So non-lethally taking care of these people. Damn. How'd I miss? I'm just punching these idiots out all day. Damn, like, Craven's Indeed numbers must be crazy. Black Cat. Donkey. Guys, I don't think we're going to get through this game in one night. These sections take way too long. Dude, I bet they are very proud of this synergy of having this scene that is so similar to No Way Home with all the Doctor Strange shit, and it shows off Miles, and it does the PlayStation 5 insta-load thing, taking advantage of all the PS5 tech. Like, yeah, these guys are synergistic as fuck, man. They do. I've heard you can, like, explore this area if you break the game. Damn, she thinks quick on her feet. Let's see how high we can get my combo. Damn. He says right before dashing the combo. You've been disarmed, buddy. Nice. They fly now? They fly now. That was cool. Woo. Obviously. Oh, juiced him. Of course, that guy. Nice. Coney Island. I like to invest in the team moves first. I think this is overall just the better way to go. Hmm. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting. I don't know if I used that in my combat. Come on, bro. Don't talk about my crush, bro. I don't know how to feel about my feelings, bro. Hi, baby. The future. Can I fight? Oh no, it's the music game. Then I got to do like two or three more ball drops, I think. Boo boo. It's Guitar Hero.
I saw that TikTok and I was like, oh, this guy, but he acknowledged it was from a TikTok. So so honestly, was that cool? Right. So upfront.
Do-do-do. Boom. So it reminds me of like Batman Beyond a little bit. Fuck, I love Batman Beyond. Such a moody show. Moody. How'd he get here? Not that easy. Let's do my thunderclap. Blah. Oh, I can take his weapon. I like that now. I'll do you like that. Because it's all in your mind, buddy. Did he just read my mind? Yeah, I have no idea what I just did there, but it was awesome. I could just hit him with his own bazooka. Oh, yeah. Listen, big guy. He punched me in the back of the head. Listen, I saw that. Phew. Yikes. Oh, I bet you will, Quentin Beck. But we'll never know. Oh my god, this whole sequence takes so long. I think that's where I'm cutting it for the night. I will come back in right after this on my very next stream. I might stream Sunday. I have podcasts on Sunday, but it might be fun to detox with a stream maybe. So check that out. Spielman will be streaming tomorrow, as always, at 7 Eastern. And you can check us out next week with probably I don't know, maybe Wednesday stream. For sure, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. As always, see you next time.